Hi everyone, today I'm doing the second look in my makeup series and I'm using Urban Decay again. I used the Naked palette last time. This time I'm using the Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 2, which is very much in a state because I've had it for a long time now, and it comes with these shadows. Originally it came with Bourbon, which is a brown shimmery liner, and Zero, which is just a black, but I've swapped, I've took them two out and I've just added in Ransom, which is what I'm going to be using in this tutorial. And there's also the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I never use because it's a bit drying for my eyes. Well, in this look we're going to be using Ecstasy, Sellout, Mushroom and AC/DC up here. So that's my fringe out of the way. Now for face I'm going to be using Vichy Derma Blend in 15 Opal mixed with a little bit of No. 7 Triple Protection Tinted Moisturiser in Fair, just because I want to lighten the formulation of this just a tad. So what I'm going to do is dot that around the face, starting just putting it onto the middle mainly and onto the areas that need a lot of coverage, like my chin, which is where I've been breaking out lately. Nose, I've been getting a bit red around there, that'll be the hormones. And then the head, save the rest for if you're needing any extra coverage further on. Well, today I'm using the Real Techniques Buffer Brush by Samantha Chapman. Hair out of the way, mirror in hand, and then just start buffing. I'm starting from the middle of my face and I'm working out, just because you don't want harsh foundation lines around here. You want it to blend nicely into the neck. Remember to take it down the neck. Now don't worry about looking pale, because you can always add in bronzer as we go along. So that is the base done. Looking at it, I think I'm fine for any extra coverage. Now, just to take some of the shine away from this area, I'm using a little bit of MAC's Mineralised Skin Finish Natural, and mine's in the colour Light. So what I'm going to have to do is use some, I've got my Wonder Woman Mineralised Skin Finish, which is absolutely broke to bits, and what I'm doing is I'm tapping it into my Mineralised Skin Finish Natural, then into the bronzer, then back into the natural again, just to give it an extra bit of colour. With this being so fair, I really do need it. So now I'm going to use this bronzer anyway, so we want to take a little bit and apply to the place where you would contour, but try using a fluffy brush and circle, so you're circling the main part of the circle onto the cheekbone rather than down onto the jawbone. And then you want to take this up onto the temple and through the hairline, and then just blend that in. Take it down the neck. Right, now for eyeshadow and all that. So we're using Benefit's Creaseless Cream in My Date's My Brother, which is a beautiful light shimmery pink. Absolutely gorgeous. It is very sheer, but this is just going to pull out the pink, slight pink duochrome that's in the eyeshadow called Ecstasy from the palette. So now we've got that on, what we're going to do is take a flat shader brush, if I can find one. I've got the Sigma E55, and we're taking this colour here called Ecstasy. That's the colour with the pink duochrome. which the camera's probably not going to pick up because the lighting's not brilliant today. So take that onto your shader, and then we are just packing this on the centre of the eye, just so that you haven't got any harsh lines on the outer edges of the eye, because you want this to blend out nicely, because we are going for quite a dramatic colour. Purple is really dramatic, but I think it's a great colour that will suit a lot of eye colours. So now we're going to take Sell Out, which is this colour here, which I've hit pan on. It's the only colour that I've hit pan on. It wasn't actually available on its own in a single eyeshadow foam when I bought this palette, but I'm sure, in fact I know I've seen it available now, so that's great. It's a really beautiful highlight colour. I'm also going to put this on as a highlight now. Yeah, that's fine. Now what we're going to do is take a pencil brush. This is the E30 by Sigma, and I'm taking ACDC, which is this really pretty deep purple. I love this colour. I've loved this colour ever since I've had this palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this as if I'm applying an eyeliner to the outer corner of the eye. And then I'm going to take it up and make a V on the outer corner of the eye like this. And then just feather it in lightly to make it blend with the rest of the eye colour. So that's that on. I know it's not blended at the moment, but it will be very soon. So now we'll take the blending brush, and I'm just going to be using the Body Shop blender brush. This is a little bit stiffer, which is what I'm going for. And then I'm taking a little bit of Mushroom and a little bit of Sell Out. And I'm using this just to blend out the very edges of this colour. So where that colour finishes, just place this eyeshadow right on top of it and blend. You can bring that colour up as far as you like, but because it's such a bright colour, I'm not bringing it up too far. I'm having it just so it's peeping out if you've got your eyes open like this. As you can see, the colour is just peeping out here. And if you want to thicken the colour on the outer corners, all you have to do is swirl your brush like this, and it will thicken that colour. So that is the eye colour done on the top part of the eye. Now we're going to go into the bottom part, and using a 266 by MAC, we're going to take the colour Sell Out first and apply that to the very inner corner and the tear duct. And then we're taking Ecstasy and applying it all the way along to the end, connecting it up into this colour here. Now we're taking Ransom, which is a bluish purple liner that, as you can see, is nearly dead. So we're going to apply this to the outer corners first. This is how I apply it. In fact, you can apply it exactly how you want. And I'm taking this all the way across to the part where the first bit of colour in your eye just begins, so here. So that's the eyeliner applied. I'm not applying it to the bottom lash line, but you can if you want to. So now that's done, what we're going to do next is take our mascara. I'm using the Glam Eyes by Rimmel. This is the Day to Night. Usually people use the lengthening side, then the thickening side. I'm doing it the other way around because I find if I use the lengthening side, the thickening side last, it leaves too much product and it gets a bit clumpy. Whereas if I use it first, I can always use a lengthening brush after to separate the lashes. And now I'm going to use a lengthening side. I don't leave it to dry either, just because I find it a lot harder to apply mascara to lashes that have dried. And then I'm going to do the other eye and come back. So we've finished our mascara, we've done our eyeshadow, we've added a tiny bit of bronzer. I didn't want anything too much, I just wanted to add a little bit of colour. Now we're going to go in with some, this is some highlighter. This is the Daniel Sandler watercolour. And what it actually is a blush, and this is the colour Icing, which is a highlighter shade to me. What I'm going to do is use the Daniel Sandler foundation brush. This is actually called Base Brush, and I'm just going to add a couple of drops onto the brush. You don't need hardly anything with this, and I'm going to apply it to the top of the cheekbones to give a nice pinky flush of dewiness. Now blush, I'm just going to use MAC's Well Dress, which is a nice baby pink colour. I'm taking it on the Sigma F40 angle brush onto the cheekbone, blend back. Now for lips, I'm just taking MAC's Politely Pink, which is a really pretty light pink. So that's the lip colour done. Now that is the face done. I hope you enjoyed. I've elongated it a tiny bit just by using my tapered brush, and my blender brush, and just pulling it out to the side. So if you let me know what looks you'd like to see, any colours or brands, just let me know and I'll see what I can do, and I'll be happy to help. So if you like this video, make sure you thumbs up, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.